buy a video game, I have certain expectations. I'm not expecting a perfect game, because there is no such thing as that, but I do expect to beat a game from start to finish without any relatively major problems. I can't do that with the single player in this game. And before I go any further, I want to make it very clear that what I'm about to rant on, the single player part of this game, when I say this game sucks, I'm talking about the single player exclusively. The multiplayer is awesome. The multiplayer is the only good part of this game. Allow me to explain why. What is this? Why is this even in here? Why is there 2 discs to this? If this was a blank DVD, it would be more useful, because pretty much that's what it is, okay? This is the biggest waste of plastic, money, time, and effort I have seen in years. Just focus on playing the multiplayer part of this game and use that as a coaster to hold your drink on while you're playing multiplayer, because it's all you're going to be concerned about. And already I can hear people saying, "But Marduk, Battlefield's a multiplayer game. It's a multiplayer game, multiplayer game." Then why is there 2 discs in here? Why even bother with a single player campaign? This disc here, I think it, well, let me check a second. I think it says, yeah, disc 2, single player campaign. Well, I wasted 5 hours trying to play through this piece of garbage, and it kind of resembled a single player campaign, and I wish I could tell you it gets better, but I can't beat it. It's impossible. Why? Let me count the ways, okay? Let me tell you why this campaign sucks the fucking shit ring off of my toilet. The campaign in this game is completely generic. I guess it has a story about the PLR and the Russians and how you have to, pretty much save the world from a terrorist attack. Like, oh, real original idea there, guys. And it even wouldn't be that bad if it was, at least engaging in the slightest, and it's not. The best way I can explain it is the single player in Battlefield 3 is like the little brother of Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is doing all the cool things, and the little brother wants to be cool too, but in this case, it's not cute, it's not charming, it's just fucking embarrassing. And the sooner it stops trying, the better off we all are. The campaign is mind-numbingly boring and stupid. There's no memorable characters at all. At least in Modern Warfare 3, I mean, Call of Duty's formulaic, don't get me wrong, but it does it well. It has memorable characters, it has a decent story. Soap McTavish, Captain Price, Makarov from the Modern Warfare series, and even Hudson Woods and Mason from the Black Ops series. I remember all of them as characters. I remember how they developed throughout the games. With this, I can't tell you one person's name from the entire campaign, and I played through 3/4 of this piece of crap. All of the enemy models look the same. I remember every time I shot an enemy model, it was like I was playing some kind of $20 budget value soft game for the PC. Like, that's never a good sign, especially from a game that I'm sure cost tens of millions of dollars to make, and from Electronic Arts and DICE, no less. All the weapons in the single player campaign look and feel and sound exactly the same. You know what? And I can get past all that. That's fine. I've played horrible games. I'm one of those completionist retards that buys a fucking game and I say, fuck it, I'm going to stick through this. I'm going to see this to the end because I want to get my money's worth for this. Stupid me, just trying to get my value out of a fucking game here. Not doing heart surgery or anything. I can get past all those complaints. What I can't get past, and what's absolutely inexcusable for Battlefield 3, is the game-breaking bugs. I can't finish this. At all. I mean, I'll start from the beginning. I tried playing this. I played the first couple levels. The story is mind-numbingly dumb, like I said before. So, like, two levels into this thing, and of course I hate myself, so I played it on hard, which only entails, enemies with shotguns from, 5 buildings over, 300 feet away, shooting you twice in the face somehow, and you dying. So, you know, a lot of bullshit deaths in this game. You know, because, you know, I just love that salt being rubbed in the wound. So do it some more. So I finally get, I believe it's the 5th mission. It's called Operation Guillotine. And what you have to do in this mission is you have to infiltrate the city at night to get WMDs. There's portable nukes that are a problem now. Now we have Game Boy versions of nukes we gotta confiscate. Whatever. Anyway, you start this level. You gotta run down this hill, place a mortar cannon down on the side of the wall, and then you're gonna have your soldier buddies prop you over the wall so you can continue the level. There was a couple times where my fellow soldier just stood there and staring into fucking space and wouldn't prop me over the wall. Restart checkpoint. Watch the fucking, you know, watch the sequence where they're getting ready to mobilize into the city and go down and attack again. You know, because it wasn't boring the first couple of times I watched it. Let's watch it 6 or 7 more times. And I had to restart this level more because I finally got over the wall. And when you finally get over the wall, you got to run down into this little canal area, shoot a few soldiers, move up, and you'll see 2 MG nests there. And this next bug is documented on YouTube and Google. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. Anyway, I cleared out the first MG nest. I kill everyone in it, and then my fellow soldier still decides to throw a grenade up there and, you know, make sure the corpses are dead up there. So way to waste a pineapple there, slick. So I move up to the second MG nest, clear everyone out in there, and the little orange dot that shows where your objective is on the map that you should be paying attention to, it was still in there in the MG nest with no one in it as I was standing inside the MG nest, and they're still yelling at me to throw a grenade in the MG nest that I'm standing in that no one's in. So I tried to continue up the hill and continue the level, which they let me do. Because what happens in that specific level is you get to the top of the hill, one of your soldiers throws a grenade in this building, burning body comes out of the door, you go through the door and you have to kick down a door. It's like a little sequence thing you have to make happen. So I read that there's PlayStation 3 owners that have this game that couldn't even get past that part for the longest time till I think they finally patched it on that specific system. Still, I managed to get through the level, but like 15 minutes at the end of the level, 15 minutes later, you know, I still have the thing on my my checkpoint list that's completely broken now that says clear out the MG nests. But I still beat the level, still gave me the achievement for beating the level, so I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, let's just go through this, because I don't even know why I'm playing it at this point. I'm off thinking about another game and I'm still playing it just to get through it. You know, that's always a good sign, right? You know, how many memorable games have you guys played like that, where you're just, you know, you're completely on autopilot and you paid for the damn game and you just want to see it through to the end? Excuse me. That's fine, but then I get 3/4 of the way through this game fighting, you know, all these fucking enemies that look exactly the same, and I get to a level called Rock in a Hard Place, very fitting name, and you're about to find out why. I get to what I can only guess is the end of the level, where it's just you and your squad, and you get pinned down by a jet that flies in and attacks you. So what you have to do this little thing where you move up a little bit, the jet comes by when you find cover, tries to shoot at you, then you go out of cover, move up a little bit, hide, wait for the jet to go by, then fire, move up a little bit more, you get the idea. So you finally get to this part where you get to a bridge, and what you have to do is your squad tells you there's a Stinger missile launcher by the wreck on the bridge, and you can use that to take down the jet. You know, okay, seems pretty simple, right? Only when you go to the wrecked Jeep, right where the checkpoint is pointing to at, there's no Stinger missile launcher at all. So the level is completely and utterly unfinishable. You can't get past it. And what I love about it is that it treats you like a fucking idiot, where the tooltip is right on the screen there in big bright blue letters. There's an arrow, then it says Stinger, and then there's nothing below where it says Stinger. So you're fucked. There's no way to kill this jet with any other weapon at all. You need that Stinger launcher. And since there's no Stinger launcher, I can't beat the level, and I can't beat the fucking game. And you know what? I really don't care, because I restarted the checkpoint literally 4 or 5 times trying to get past this, and it never fucking spawned. And I'll be damned, it took me like 20-25 minutes to play through that fucking mission. I'm not playing through that fucking mission, wasting even more time to get to the end of the level where the fucking launcher isn't gonna spawn anyway. I'm finished with it. It's not happening. And I Googled it. This is a known bug. You know, Battlefield is an established series. This isn't even, like I said before, this is a multiplayer-centric game, but it's not the first time DICE has done a single-player campaign. They did a Battlefield 2 port on the Xbox, which had a single-player campaign, and they also did the Bad Company games, also had single-player campaigns. From what I've read, from what limited research I've done, didn't have nearly as many problems like this one has. And, you know, I've mentioned this to friends, and they've mentioned they played through the single-player campaign. There's similar bugs that happen in other levels. How? How do you fuck this up? You know, like I said in my first video, when I was talking about this in Black Ops 2, I downloaded about 10 gigabytes of updates for this game, where they patched this game to high heaven. This game's been out a year. This is the premium edition, and this is actually a re-release of the original game that was released last year. And you still can't finish the single-player campaign. They still haven't patched it. So after installing both discs, getting a 200 meg title update, downloading 10 gigabytes of updates on a game a year old when I bought a re-release version of it, and I still can't finish the single-player campaign. And you know, I can't think of a better scenario to explain what's wrong with the video game industry nowadays than this. So, there's always been bad games, but there's barely been any game so bad that won't let you play from start to finish. Gun Valkyrie was average as all fucking hell, and I'll never play it again. But at least it works. At least I beat it. At least everything was where it was supposed to be. Not with this. This is a... Man, this is exactly why I don't buy modern games hardly at all, because of this shit. This is why I go back and play older games, like on my original Xbox, or I play Atari 2600 games, or NES games, SNES, Genesis, TurboGrafx, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Dreamcast, you name it. Because I can't think of a game on any of those systems where it was glitched so bad you couldn't fucking beat the game. Not like this. So, on top of spending $59.99 on a fucking game where I guarantee you only about 50 or 60% of whatever the fuck is on these discs actually works, and paying, you know, probably a grand total of either $15 to $30 of extra DLC that they probably could have put on the disc in the first place, but they left it out to make extra money. So you're paying what, almost you know, 80, 90, probably even $100, depending on how much downloadable content a title has. Now, when you get the fucking game, the bar is set so low nowadays, you can't. The game will be so broken you can't even finish it. It's literally like they only put like 75% of the campaign on my copy here. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys got to complete the campaign. You know, congratulations on playing the fucking lottery of buying a fucking game and getting the complete fucking game. I sure as hell didn't. At least the multiplayer fucking works. At least all the data is on there it was supposed to be. Oh wait, not really, because I still had to download over 10 gigabytes of fucking updates for the multiplayer. Inexcusable. I can see, which is sad, but I can see it being like a day one major bug, and it be getting patched, but even that shouldn't happen. And this game, I can't say it enough, it's been out for a year, and it still hasn't been fixed. And I can tell you the best part of the campaign is when I realized that, and I realized I wasn't going to play the campaign anymore. That was the best part. So, I don't know what happens. I'd like to know what happens, but I can't. Because the game's a fucking piece of shit, and it's unfinished, and it's buggy, and it's boring, and I'm just not playing it anymore. They can patch it tomorrow, I'm still not playing it. Because one game-breaking bug in the Operation Guillotine level I was talking about before, one game-breaking bug like that is enough to take me out of the game. Even a game I'm not really, you know, a portion of this, the single player, that I'm not really interested in the first place, and I just wanted to get through it just to say I beat it and get the achievements so I can move on to multiplayer and actually have a good fucking time. But another game-breaking bug? Kiss my dick, EA. You want to know why people pirate your games? Because they don't want to subject themselves to this knowing they spent money. And if they download it off the Pirate Bay and play through it, then they can say, well, it's a piece of shit, but at least I didn't spend money on it. Because I can't take this back to Best Buy and say, the single-player campaign is broken, I want another game. You know what they're going to say to me? They're going to say to me what every other software store says. They're going to say, you open the game, so it's yours. You're a dumb fuck for buying an unfinished game. That's what I feel like. Why? Why do I support these companies anymore? I took a risk with Call of Duty. That could have been broken, but it's like a Picasso painting compared to the single player in this. When is this going to stop? It's I can't even think of the word for it, but it's heart-wrenching. Being a gamer for almost 25 years and just seeing just the complete free fall of ignorance that the industry is surrounded in nowadays. There were, like I said before, there were always bad games. There were always, you know, those fucking movie tie-in games that were terrible, that got rushed to market to, you know, get people who wanted the rest of the merchandise for the movie. I get that. But even those games served a specific purpose. They served to, you know, get out there and make extra money for the movie license. I get that, okay? This is a major release. And you can't even finish it. It's appalling. It's I feel insulted every fucking time I open up this case and know there's a second disc behind the multiplayer one, and that I wasted all those hours trying to beat it. Because, you know, major fucking game, I pretty much figured I can get from start to finish on it. You know, I can play through it and see the credits and actually see an ending to a major release. No, can't even do that anymore. What's next? You know, are we gonna fucking get games that install viruses on our consoles? Like, what's next? How do you fuck this up even more? Because people don't want to pay money for games they can't return and they can't finish. Alright? And how else are people going to try a game out before they buy it to know it's not a steaming pile of fucking shit that they can't finish? They can't. They have to buy it first and then realize it's a piece of shit, and, you know, you already have their money, you already have their $60, so what the fuck do you care what they think? You already convinced them to buy it, you win, right? This is what it is nowadays. And I'm not taking it anymore. One of the best, I'm going to give a shout out to one of my favorite guys here on YouTube, is Leisure Suit Gaming 2, Silent Rob. Go on his channel and search for a video on his channel called Skyrim on PS3 is a Broken Mess. I believe that's the exact name of it. That video illustrates, better than I ever could, everything that's wrong with the video game industry nowadays. He completely nails it. Companies don't get it. You know, they think that people that pirate games are just a whole bunch of freeloaders and they don't care. No. You know, people who download games for free, I think, are trying to make a statement now that they're not taking this shit anymore. And then you have these stupid fucking idiots here on the internet that defend these companies like Bethesda and EA and fucking BioWare and shit, saying like, oh, they only did the best that they could. I do have a theory where I think it's the publishers are more to blame than the developers. But when it's people like Bethesda who are both a developer and a publisher, then it kind of throws it out the window. But what I was going to say was publishers being greedy assholes and wanting to maximize their sales per sales quarter as much as they fucking can. So they only give developers a very small window to not only make the game, but to polish the game and actually, I don't know, make it kind of work somewhat when they fucking release it. I don't know if we can have the game industry run by a bunch of old men in suits anymore that don't understand how video games work, that don't understand what expectations gamers have, what they're looking for, what they're actually going to plunk money down on. You know, how to give gamers a sense of loyalty and trust and respect, okay? Because respect is probably the furthest fucking thing I felt when I tried to play this single player fucking corn-ridden fucking turd in this case. Even, you know what probably the worst part is Nintendo's guilty of it too. I'm sure you've heard about the game-breaking bugs in Zelda Skyward Sword, Metroid Other M, and also with... It physically hurts just to say this, but Super Mario Brothers DLC. Super Mario Brothers DLC. I'm just going to let that phrase sink in for a minute. It's sad. It's really sad. And I've known it for years, but I'm finally coming to the term where it's going to get a lot worse before it even has a chance to start getting better. I don't even know if it's going to get better at all. Really, sometimes I encounter shit like this, or I read articles online about just the stupid bullshit, like, you know, with Nintendo, like a company that used to be synonymous with quality growing up. I mean, you never really had a Nintendo product break. Like, their fucking controllers lasted forever, the Nintendo 64 controller aside. But even, I don't even remember replacing a 64 controller, and I played my GoldenEye cartridge till the fucking thing wouldn't turn on anymore. But that's another video. Yeah, even Nintendo let the bar slip. I want to say nothing will surprise me anymore, but whoa. Is that opening Pandora's box or what? So yeah, get this. Play the multiplayer and put this in the nearest microwave you can find. Fucking year. I still can fucking patch this. Rest assured that I'm probably not going to buy another new release for a very long time. So I got nothing else. Fucking disgrace.